And we're live on YouTube starting right now. We're also live on Twitter. The links will be down below in the description, whether you're on one platform or the other. And I'm going to verify whether everything is correct. So let me make sure that we have really everything, and then we can connect everything from one platform to the other. So let's see whether that's working. I think it should be fine right now. So let's see whether this is going live. I think it should be, yeah, it should be live. I'm not sure whether it's really recording right now somewhere. So yeah, let me check whether, especially, okay, no, it's working. So we're fine. We'll be streaming on both platforms this time. I'm going to see how it works on, this is for YouTube. So already on YouTube, you can see my portfolio here. We'll be basically trying to trade meme coins here, making the portfolio go up. If you want to check everything will be on YouTube. I'm trying to connect next time also better on Twitter and try to do this double screen when you can see actually the screen and myself. So if you want to see that, check the link down below. Also for the YouTube, this is already live. I'm going to post the link. Started streaming, trading meme coins live. Okay, and this is episode 4, so it's going to be really great. Yeah, so the market is good. That's the entire idea here. And also I wanted to do a couple of things. I think everything is working fine. So we're going to go with the list of culture coins. I think this is the biggest thesis I have for this bull market. So within meme coins, we're probably in a meme coin super cycle. Of course, nothing here is financial advice. We might go to zero, so you have to remember that. But we're going to have a look at different culture meme coins. So culture coins that are basically going after particular trends, so either sayings that people often say, or phrases or characters like giga chat, or maybe food like wine and cheese, and we're going to keep on adding to that. So that's the idea here. I think I posted every link down below. Also, if you want to add any comments on the chat, then let me know. Especially I'll be probably looking on YouTube, maybe on Twitter as well if I manage both streams. So that's going to go cool. Let's get started with the BullX and the discussion where we are back then. So in the last stream, we were with the holdings at around $11,000. Right now we are at $13,000 without basically buying or selling anything. Actually, I tried to do the trade with retard and MEXC and basically lost on that one. Even though retard right now is looking pretty great, this is the one coin that actually is mentioned quite a lot with Wojak on Twitter. We'll go back to this coin in a moment. This is a pretty recently launched pump.fun. I actually didn't hold it on this wallet. I have a little bit on my other wallet as well. But basically, this is the positions, and we have the biggest winner here definitely being lock-in, which did 5x from the moment I was talking about that. You can see that in the P&L. This is basically 1/3 of the entire portfolio, and lock-in currently is at $46 million market cap. I really like the coin, and basically lock-in is the first coin of the large culture coins that I'm looking at, and I wanted to basically add it here, that basically around the price that we have, to note it for the future when I come back to the coins in the future streams. So yeah, so definitely lock-in is the biggest winner, doing 5x, and I'm pretty confident it can go much higher. I'm not selling here. Basically, the idea with all those coins, all the entire portfolio, is that we try to ride that to the end. And apart from those main coins that I have, I'm doing a little bit of trading on the side. And if you look at my past trading, actually, the more I trade, I'm losing money. So especially with smaller coins, but the biggest wins here, and I think I did like, I think the entire invested amount is something like 6,000-7,000, maybe 8. So it's at least 50-60% right now on the entire holdings, which is a very good thing, of course. But those are the coins that I kept on accumulating, even if they were in the red. So, for example, in the last stream, we had Epic, which was in the red. Right now, the PNL is $400, which is around like 25% from the moment we're buying. So I keep on adding those coins because those are the coins that I believe in, and I wanted to have them in the longer term. Longer term here means that I'm going to sell them once we probably see the top at the with the Solana, maybe Ethereum or Bitcoin, probably more looking at the Ethereum slash Solana. So for example, if you have something like Solana at $300, which is definitely possible, I say, by the end of the year, because that's also the timeline. So I'm both looking at the timeline being say November, December, and on the other hand, I'm looking at the prices of Solana and other assets, because the majors, that really depends. So that's the strategy. So having said that, of course, you don't copy me just straight away, because of course I will be selling those coins at some point. So wanted to warn you right away, but of course do your own research. I'm talking mostly on the streams about how I'm doing my research, and in this video I want to do that even more, because I want to go through some of the coins that I don't hold yet, or I'm planning to buy, or maybe it's too late, because there are many coins that I wanted to buy, but I think like I missed the spot where the risk to reward ratio is good. So for example, that kind of the coin is, for example, if you go to my watch list, so for example Ponka at $300 million, I think it's too much for me, but it was at $50 million, and that was a really good buy back then. But of course, I jumped too late into that. But we'll be talking about other coins as well, and I'm going to have a look at a couple of them here, and then I'm going also to look at Twitter, because I think there are a couple of things that will make sense probably. And definitely looking at what other people are talking about is important. So for example, with lock-in, you have Vaidamo, who's actually tweeting for the past month at the very least about locking every single day. Just like he did with Harry Potter, Sonic Obama 10 Inu before that. And if you have characters like that, if you have people on Twitter that fans of a single token, talking about this particular token all the time, then basically this is the kind of the tokens that you want to get into, because you have a very strong supporter. So what I'm looking for is not less of the community, because community is, well, it's hard to measure what's a good community. You never know whether those people are paid, whether they're insiders, part of the team. But if you have real fans that are tweeting about the token all the time, then it's a really good thing for jumping into the coin. So yeah, so we're getting into that. We have lock-in, just noted it in a table. Another big one, but I basically turned too late to that, but still 100% from the moment I bought it, is GigaChat, of course. It was massive before when I was buying. That's why I bought it just a little bit, but it already doubled in price. Currently sits at $120 million in market cap. So I think that's the biggest one I'm holding here right now. I have some WIF and Pepe on exchanges, of course, but this is pretty much of the right now a safe bet. But Pepe or WIF, I don't think they will go much higher than, for example, 2x in the entire run, and still can go down. So if you're looking for like the highest risk to reward ratios, those are not the coins that you want to get into. Buying Pepe is definitely, that was a good moment in 2023 or beginning of 2024. Let's go. I'm definitely going to check Fire soon. So thanks for shilling. If you want to shill more, then definitely please do. In the chat, I think especially on YouTube, I'm reading the chat right now. So we're going to check some of the coins as well. So yeah, GigaChat is definitely great, and there are a couple of characters that are getting behind the coins. For example, Prerich. Maybe we just found one of the tweets by him. He's actually tweeting quite a lot about Giga, also Sigma. That's another coin that we're going to actually add here next, because I already have Sigma in my portfolio, and I plan also to note all those coins and then look at some new coins, and probably in this stream I'm going to spend around 5 sol. That's the idea. I haven't decided yet whether I want to spend that on entirely new coins and try to trade it live. This stream is definitely going to be longer than my past streams were like 30-40 minutes. I think like in this one we can go longer and see what happens. So if you want to shield me, I'm going to verify the tokens and see them live. Not sure I'm going to buy them, maybe if I really like them, because when it comes to buying the coins, I mean, I can buy them and sell them within the single stream. I did that previously, trying to buy and sell within a couple of hours. But my best, like what works for me really the best is basically holding them for a longer period of time. And if I were to hold it, then basically I need to buy them with the belief that they will go up for some reason, because there's like strong community, mostly like strong founders. That's the case with Epic. I'm going to add that when it comes, well, it's not, Epic is not really a culture coin, but we're going to discuss that in a moment. And here we can definitely keep on adding a couple of more stuff. Okay, so let's have a look at some of those things. So yeah, as you can see, the top ones being by the PNL is definitely Lock-in, then Sigma. Epic became pretty close. Super S was before that. So I'm going to have a look at Sigma, and we're going to note the market cap. It's $10 million, which is not much still. I mean, depending on how you look at the coins, because I think there are a couple of categories. This is what I'm basically this is what I'm talking about. Memecoin creator guide. Wanted to shield a little bit what I created recently and what I keep on adding different stuff on how you can think about meme coins. Basically, there are a couple of meme coins, a couple of categories, and there are a couple of categories of what meme coin is, like what price points you should exit the meme coin. And usually it's the first price point is around $1 million. And those are the smaller coins with, for example, one super fan and maybe a couple of people that are shilling. Those coins can go to 1 million. But if this super fan, say, has less than 10,000 followers and those couple of people do not have many followers, then basically it's super hard to go past this $1-2 million market cap, unless the meme is really good and is picked up by other guys. On the other hand, if you have coins going like Sigma to $10 million market cap, then you already know that there are at least a couple of people on Twitter that are actively talking about this coin. They're mentioning that quite a lot. And also the community definitely formed, and the meme is good, because if you need to go to $10 million, or it's heavily manipulated, that's always the case with any of those coins. But I'm not talking about that. This one seems to be genuine, started on pump.fun, and the community formed. And this is the case of a good meme, because we have this Sigma mindset meme that's very, especially if you're on YouTube, you know, there's many videos about how Sigma male is better than alpha male, those kind of videos, those kind of TikToks, Instagrams, and so on. And you have this famous character from the movie, also have as a logo. So everything is really great. You have both the meme, the logo, the ticker that are on point, and people are talking about this particular meme coin. So this is pretty obvious then that people will be getting into this meme coin. And right now, all depends, like $10 million is definitely a fair valuation for that. And now I would think like how hard the super fans are going to tweet about Sigma. And for example, you have Prerich, who's starting to be this kind of super fan for Sigma. If you get more people with larger following, if you have people like with 40K, 50K following, then basically what you're getting is kind of a lock-in situation. So Lock-in got to $40 million market cap and can probably go up to $100 million market cap with the current super fans. But if it were to go even beyond that, like Weave, then basically you will need to have heavy hitters coming along the way. So another stop for coin is somewhere between $50 million market cap to $100 million market cap. And in order to cross it, like is the case with with lock-in, you basically need heavy hitters like maybe Ansem, maybe a couple of other guys who's over 100,000 followers on Twitter, or like super YouTubers with over like 50k of subs talking about this coin, but not once, but talking consistently about it. This is what's important. It's not with when, for example, Ansem mentions a coin, it's going, of course, up, but then after a couple of days, it's going down and it's forgotten, which was the case with many of the coins. So you really need to have those super fans with bigger accounts, and Ansem was one of those early fans, super early fans for Weave, because he was talking a lot about HUD stays on and how he likes the coin. So this is super important for coins like that to go past this basically past this initial spot of 50 to $100 million market cap, and then you have larger coins. This is also the case with Mumu, for example, which is, well, it's crossed $100 million at one time, I think. I think this is not all-time high. But basically, you have many larger accounts talking about Mumu often. This is, of course, not a culture coin. It's more of the animal. I'm going to list it here within the portfolio that I'm having, but this is more of like the animals that I'm having here for different reasons. So this is like super strong community here, and Epic has Mando plus cool stuff built. So Mando created that. He's one of the guys behind Rect brand and Rect NFT collection, and they're doing pretty cool stuff. So this thing is, of course, really, really interesting here. Okay, so this is the we're going back to the culture coins. I talked a little bit about the philosophy here. Wanted to mention also Aura here. Of course, Aura is the word like the charisma right now. People say Aura. And this is what's this is what they are saying. So the current market cap for Aura is $31 million. So that's definitely on the higher end. And again, we're in this situation where you need to have larger accounts shilling Aura to go past $50, $60 million. It seems to be mentioned so often that this is the case also with lock-in. Like those couple of words that people keep on repeating, and if the coin is going to be if the coin is going to be mentioned often, then that's definitely a good sign. And at some point, you probably have people like lock-in is such a great phrase because, you know, like I think even Elon Musk tweeted that you have to lock in, or like other characters on Twitter. So this is always a good sign that that you have a really good coin on hand when you have a phrase, and then you really have to take that phrase and then make it entirely about the particular meme coin. So that's why culture coins are really good stuff. Okay, going back to the portfolio here, we have Psyop. So, or maybe let's mention Cook first. So Cook is let him cook. That's the coin. So let him cook. That's a community takeover. Of course, let him cook is a phrase on crypto Twitter. So this is about to be a little bit smaller meme coin, but maybe it's not only crypto Twitter. I think like people saying let him cook also in other niches like gaming or maybe just developer community. But it's not such a wide phrase like lock-in or such a widespread character like GigaChat or a word like Aura. So I think there's like a natural limit to those kind of coins. And I would say like 30-40 million is might be the natural boundary. Of course, other things can happen and we're still far away from that. It's at around $5 million market cap. So I think it's still a pretty fair price here to have a look at this coin. Of course, have to remind you, nothing here is financial advice, purely educational purpose. I'm only talking about the coins I like or I'm looking at. So you should think about what you want to get into. Not shilling any particular coins here, and I'm not affiliated with any of them. Okay, we have that. Okay, I have to note Michi here. I already see that, but this is going into animals. Michi is such an interesting because this is biggest pump.fun token that was created. And it seems like Michi is like getting second life right now on Twitter with so many people tweeting about it. Let's have a look at actually what's happening beyond the stream. Yeah, okay, not going to go into notifications right now, but yeah, if you want to say anything, come to YouTube and let me know in the comments what I should look into. For now, let's go with noting the coins here. So Michi, I mentioned Michi, Cook, that's also pretty good. We did like 50% or 60%. This is the cool stuff here with the positions here that you can look them up on BullX, and you can see that lock-in is 500%, Epic 16%, Super S 85%, Wine 67%, Cook 66%, Sigma 161%, Mumu almost 2x, 99%, so 100% 2x, Aura over 2x, so that's pretty cool. Okay, going back, we have Super S. So Super S is definitely the smallest on this list. This is the coin I really like, discovered super early. Keep on telling about that because this is more into like there's a niche within culture coins and there's like nostalgia coins that are related to like the 90s or like early 2000s, and Super S is within this category. So Super S was the symbol that basically all the kids in the 90s and early 2000s were drawing. It's also in the name. So this is the symbol that keep on appearing, and basically the coin is the embodiment of that. Super low one, I bought it at around 100k here. It's currently 200k basically, but yeah, it's definitely there's a potential for that to go much higher. I don't know how high because still you have to be, that depends how many people are in their 30s or 40s that are on crypto Twitter, because in order to recognize that as a sign, you have to be a little bit older than, say, be 20 something. So 189k, definitely the lowest market cap here. Probably could go to $1 million, maybe 2. And then it depends on the same thing, meaning have a natural fund, super fund that will keep on tweeting about the coin over and over again. Okay, that was the Super S. Going back to other coins, we have PSYOP. So I think I'm losing on PSYOP right now. Yeah, but actually I lost. I think that was even worse before. It's close to the price that I got it in. So PSYOP is of course a culture coin. People are talking about PSYOP, and generally speaking, how everything is a PSYOP when it comes to different conspiracy theories. We have it currently at 490k market cap, so pretty low, but still, like, I haven't seen a single super fund. So for that coin, it might be quite hard to go beyond $1 million for now, unless again there would be like people talking about this coin regularly and mentioning that. I think it probably might double from here, but that would be already a good thing. Again, not a financial advice. So we're going to note PSYOP here and going back to the portfolio to discuss that. So what we have else is that we have, okay, looking what I want to talk about. We have definitely Tramp. So Tramp is more into political coins. This is the entire category, or political coins. Let me just edit that. We have Tramp. That was really, it had really a good run up together with Boden, but basically people round trip on Boden. I think that was like today. Maybe I will find it somewhere, but there was a tweet by a guy who round trip, I think $4 million in Boden. He went from like $70,000 to $4 million and back, which is a sad story, but it happens in crypto often, especially with such a volatile assets as meme coins. So a similar story is back to Trump. So as Biden is basically maybe going to be replaced, people are betting on that heavily, and there are other candidates that are that have more chances right now. I think it's natural that Biden is going down, but it's still, I think it still has like a pretty high price. So if we were to search it here, let me check what's the price of Boden right now. Yeah, Boden. Yeah, $50 million market cap. So that thing was at, I think, like $200 million market cap, 300. It was really substantial. So if you compare that now to Tramp that I basically bought it at like $90 million market cap. I think if we zoom out, then we might see it. No, I bought it even at 116, which is basically like over like 2x and 2.5x from here. So I'm not sure whether that's coming back. Of course, a lot of depends on whether Trump will win the elections in November. But even so, the problem here is that there are so many Trump coins right now that people are getting into MAGA, Trump. There are different other meme coins. So it was definitely fun in the beginning. There was this trend of these characters like Trump, Biden, Tucker Carlson, and a couple of others for making this kind of memes, and this faded away. That was an example of like super high spike and then going down slowly. So I'm not sure. I'm still holding, not selling, but I might be selling that before November, definitely, because I think that for the November that will be the peak. Maybe like the middle of October that will be the good time to sell that. So we have Trump. We have a couple of animals here, so I wanted to note them first. We have Wawa. So Wawa is a very interesting case. Like, it's super small coin. For some reason, I like it. I don't know. Maybe I will become a super fan at some point. I will buy a lot of that. For now, I'm noting that here. This is because this is the coin that was like community takeover, and I think like that was like 3 community takeovers in the end. People were like, this is a sad cat doing Wawa. And this is basically the thesis. The coin is basically like 100K market cap. So this is like a super small coin. Definitely a lot of potential, but a lot of potential only if there will be a community in the end, and if people will be actively mentioning that coin, will be making memes with that cat. Otherwise, it will be faded away. This is what happens with the memes. You have to remember, there are like thousands of coins being created every single day. If you go even to pump.fun here, a great tool on BullX, you will see how many new creations there are, and you can see that every single second there's a new coin on pump.fun, and that's not even all the coins, because you have people created just automatically coins on like Radium directly without going through pump.fun. So you're literally talking about thousands of tokens every single day, and it means that most of those coins will perform really, really bad. You shouldn't jump into random tokens unless there's a good thesis. So we try to go to do that in a moment, because that's what this stream is about. And we're going to basically try to find, like hidden gems, buy them super early. That was the case actually with retard. So if we go back to the pairs, let me check that again. So as I mentioned, I sold a little bit too early, but there was a good there's Retardia, but there's a coin called Retard, which is super small. Well, it's 400K. As you can see, well, this is a little bit embarrassing, but it happens. Of course, you have to be. I bought it here. That was around like 79K market cap. I bought it at like, I sold it at 34. Instead of buying more, I sold it at 34K. And it suddenly exploded. And the reason for that is that there's the guy named Wojak here on Twitter talking about the coin. He has like, well, first of all, he has a great handle on Twitter, being just Wojak, so you can find him easily. But he just became the super fan of the token, talking about that from the very early moment, and it really makes the coin do really well, because this is a small coin. So if you have a person talking about this kind of coin, it's bound to go up. And on the other hand, this is of course playing into this Retardio. Of course, it's competing directly with Retardio, so I don't know how well it's going to perform, but still, it's super early on. So it might be the case that this will go up and do 2x, 3x from now. I sold it quite early, unfortunately, so it happens. Errors were made in the wallet I controlled. This is the case here. But yeah, this is a good example of, like, you have a single person with over 10,000 followers on Twitter suddenly tweeting about the coin, and not once, because once, you can always have a promo or like some kind of a call-up, nothing wrong with that, but this is not sustainable for the coin to go up. You really have to do multiple tweets over multiple hours and multiple days to really make the dent and really make the effort of like others being interested in a particular coin. So this was interesting. Again, what I was saying is that you really have to look who's behind the coins, especially when it comes to super fans. That's the most important stuff on Twitter. So if you have super fans, that's always a good sign. Okay, so we had those coins. I wanted to mention, I'm not sure whether I want to mention them on the culture coins. Maybe I will talk about them as food coins. And you have wine and cheese. Those are the only one that I have, because they are doing something super interesting. So let's start with cheese. That's the bigger one. Cheese basically built their own layer 3, the layer 3 on Ethereum, and I think this is layer 2 on Solana. It's between. The coin itself is on Solana. We're only trading Solana here. The current market cap is $11 million. The top was at around 20, I think. And the cool stuff here is that they keep on building very interesting stuff. They want to be like degen token. So if you know degen, they created the entire infrastructure. There was the first meme coin, I guess, on Farcaster, I think, and it basically exploded to something like $400 million market cap, or 300. But basically went up quite a lot because the entire community of Farcaster got behind the coin and was getting that coin for free. I think they're going to do something similar. I'm not sure whether this is like to be repeated. Maybe it is if they become the social fi coin of Solana. So we don't have really the Farcaster analog on Solana. That would be cool. So if any one of you or know or is building this kind of thing, that would be very interesting. Or maybe Cheese is doing that. So I don't know that. But basically, what I'm thinking about is if there's going to be some kind of social app being run on Solana, and Cheese is the natural token behind it, then that can fly. And I think that's the idea as well. And you have the second token that's related to Cheese, which is Wine. Wine is basically building AI bots on Solana and on Cheese as a layer, layer 1. So this is a super small coin. I think the top was at around $2 million market cap. It went down 75% to 500K, which is a fair price, I guess. And now all depends on like how well they can meme. Of course, Wine and Cheese are such a connected pieces, generally speaking, so they go together. That's why I noted them. Pretty cool stuff. Going back to culture, let's go back to the portfolio to note what we have else. So I noted about Wawa. I think that's okay. We have Dilly, but I don't know if I want to talk about that. Basically, Dilly was my beta play to Billy. I lost a little bit. I think like 70% at a glance. But the thing is here that Billy is of course performing well. I think let's check the Billy first. Maybe we go with Billy and then see what else we have. Yeah, Billy is quite high right now. So as you can see, Billy is doing pretty well, being at $160 million market cap. So that's going pretty well. But on the other hand, Dilly is doing not really well. And of course, this is the usual thing that's going with derivatives. So this is against my own rule, and I did that, and that's my fault, of course, because I tend to never play never play into derivatives, into like things that are after something. So because Billy was popular, you had Dilly, but you had also Pilly or other like Killy or basically things that ended with illy, and you just added one single letter before that. And you have many such coins, and of course, they didn't perform that well. Not as well as Billy itself. So you should always buy the original meme. That's really, really important stuff. Other thing, so I'm going to go to pump.fun as we're going to search. I had this nice thread that I found from someone who's actually trading just on pump.fun. One of the most important things is also look how many tokens are in the hands of developers. That should be below 5% or maybe 5% as maximum. But again, original memes is one of the things that you should look at. So delay was a bad decision here from my side. I shouldn't be buying that in the first place because that's against my own rules. Or at least if I'm buying, that's entirely with the idea that I'm selling within a couple of hours, not for the longer term hold. You should only hold things that are original. Otherwise, there will be a better beta play to the thing that you're buying. So you should always be aware and never buy derivative memes. Okay, I think I went through everything. Michi Giga, Kucoin, Aura, Momo, Super S, Epic, Sigma. I think we're fine. We have all the positions here. Yeah, I think I got some random tokens, or the tokens that were, as you can see, I got racked upon, like Kim and QFrog, also like some random tokens like Panda Achis, I think. People were sending that to this wallet. So yeah, altogether, $13,000 in memecoins right now, keep on growing. The idea is to go to 100K or beyond that. Of course, 1 million is a dream, but we're going to see how the bull market goes. I think that you should really know where you're going. I think on the entire portfolio, what's really possible with me, well, there's no limits, of course, but if you want to think about risk-reward ratio and not round-tripping the profits, I'm basically going after 20x of the entire thing, and I'm going to probably invest between 10K to 20K. So I think like something between 200K to 400K might be achievable if we really get lucky. So let's see how it goes. Of course, I can as well lose everything, and this will be the end of streams, but we'll be going back. But that's basically the idea here. Yeah, someone writes, need to quick 100x. Yeah, I need quick 100x as well. That will be great as well. Okay, let's check. First of all, let's check what people are talking about on the chat. So we had Fire. That's the first coin that I wanted to check, and then we're going to check Donkey. Fire, which one? No, this is probably the Fire that you want to. Which one is the biggest? Is this Fire? So this one is pretty. Yeah, that was launched like 1 week ago. Actually, many holders. That's interesting. Of course, you probably have to go with how many are connected in the end. This is like I'm checking that bubble map right now. There will be some connections definitely. Oh, okay. So okay. So you have one cluster of like 50%. That's a hard pass, I guess. I mean, if you have a cluster of like 50%, then basically you're walking into disaster. Of course, that can get better, but I'm going to say no for now. This is risky. Of course, if you know the team, if they have the plan, that might work in the end. I mean, like some of the large coins into billions, of course, have even worse distribution. But with meme coins, it's all about, like how many the initial group of investors plus the team has in the beginning. And if it's over like 20-30%, then it's going to be a hard thing. And if even like the developer has something like 5-10%, then it's already a difficult one. Okay, Donkey. There are a couple of donkeys, I guess. Which one looks the best? There's the one from 7 hours ago, launched on pump.fun, but this one is super small, right? I don't think this is this one. Yeah, this is the only down. Let's go with... let's have a look at some others. There's this one, launched 1 month ago. Actually, same logo, I guess. Let's look at the bubble map and see how many people, what's the connection within the people that has this token. Okay, you have a bubble and there's like 21% hold within the single hands. This is better, but still, like this is not, I don't get the meme, and I want to, the best thing is like there's this, I'm going to show you, this is the thing that I've seen today. I bought a coin because it was so stupid I laughed, and now I can buy my mom a house. I think this kind of thing is the thing that I'm looking for. So basically things that are making me laugh, or things that, you know, are funny for a certain group that I know they are funny, maybe not my kind of fun, but basically they are funny to certain group. I don't think donkey is. Well, maybe it could be. I don't understand the meme for now, so don't know which one. Okay, let's have a look at pump.fun through BullX. Again, the link is down below in the description if you want to trade with me. BullX is the best platform for trading meme coins. I really like it. So if you're looking for the place to trade meme coins, this is the place. This is the place to go. And this one is really, really great. Okay, so we'll be going through a couple of meme coins, but also I'll be scrolling Twitter, looking for new coins. The ideal scenario is actually trying to find the coins that, you know, someone from my circle or someone I follow just tweeted about. That's really the best thing that can happen, because then you can find fresh action from someone and you can jump into the coin very early on. That was the case with we have Wojak with Retard. He's tweeting about that. So yeah. So this is the thing that I've mentioned. Maybe I can, yeah. Let me actually mention that to him on my on Twitter, that on my stream now. Yo. Okay. I think we're good. Okay, I'm here on Twitter looking at the stuff. Just mentioned to Wojak that I'm mentioning retard on the stream. We're going through, we'll be going through Twitter, we'll be going through pump.fun and going back and forth between those two. To be honest, I probably should like split the screen in half. Probably I do that next time, so that I can see what's appearing on pump.fun, and on the other hand, looking at what's happening on Twitter. For now, I'll be just going back and forth and see what's happening, looking for this new ticker that we can get into, and basically try to spend 5 sol, or try to put those 5 sol into some of the older coins, maybe things like Wawa, maybe Super S, definitely the smaller coins on the list, or maybe just, you know, a little bit to ride it, maybe also put some into Giga Chat as well. We're looking at culture coins, definitely. This is what I like. Food coins, maybe, if there's something good. Too many animals, but if there's a funny animal, you never know. And political coins might be interesting as well in the end. So let's have a look at here and what's happening. Also, I'll be going back and forth between Twitter and BullX. So if there's anything interesting, I'm going to jump into. Yep. So Retardio. Yeah, I think Retardio right now, let's actually have a look. But I think Retardio is much larger right now than I want to get into. Yeah, it's 118. I mean, it of course it can still always do 10x from here and be a $1 billion market cap. But I think that this meme is basically niche to crypto Twitter, and even though it's super popular, it's going to be hard to go beyond $200 million market cap. And risk to reward ratio is just too big for me. Too big risk related to how much reward I can reap from that. So I'm not going into that. I would love to get it, of course, early, but I found the coin too light. So we're going to Pump Vision and just see. Oh, okay. Let's have a look at this one. This is something that people are mentioning quite a lot. So I'm going to just, and NAT is a like amazing ticker. So yeah, this was a more, okay, let's see how it goes actually. So we bought NAT. NAT is it's on pump.fun, super small one. I didn't check anything about that, but it might do well because this post-nut clarity is something that is mentioned on Twitter quite a lot. So this is the kind of culture coin that I'm looking for, basically. A little bit of loss. Let's see how it goes. That's why I'm putting like 0.5 sol into that. 1 sol at the most. But yeah, I think that was a pretty good thing. You can always check how much of the tokens Dev is holding, how many people from the top 10 are holding, so, and how many insiders are holding. So this is something that is definitely worth checking. Maybe change that to 100 if we want to do quick buy. So that's basically like half a sol, at least in my mind. I think sol is like at 170, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see what's about to graduate as well. Oh, speed might be, yeah, but we have top 10 holders 60%, so that's a no. Yep. Yeah, I can check the fire next and compare if you talking to L Hanley on YouTube. And of course, if you have other tickers, let me know on Twitter or on YouTube, and I'm going to check that and see what's happening with that particular coin as well. We're currently on pump.fun on BullX looking at new coins. So we just bought a little bit of post-nut clarity. This is a phrase that's happening quite a lot on Twitter. I see the appeal, so definitely went into it. But of course, not only the meme has to be good, you have to have a great team behind it to execute in the initial phase, and then you have to have early funds to jump later on. So you never know whether that's going to happen. Giga Chadi. You also have to be wary for tokens that are held, by a large percentage of insiders slash dev, because that's not going to perform well until at least they sell. For example, this one is pretty interesting. Microsoft down. This is like the event related. Probably you could do something with that in a short period of time, but yeah, this is not interesting. Orange Cat. That's interesting, maybe. Yeah, I don't see anything right now on about to graduate. That might be cool. Let's keep on looking on let's keep on looking on TG. So we have, again, retard. This is Wojak, and this is why I think this makes sense. This kind of like posting about the particular token all the time, and making sure that you actually have a super fund that's talking about the token consistently. Or here we have on Twitter, actually, you can see Super S. So Super S, the team behind it, they keep on joining every kind of Twitter space, Twitter live, or they really do a lot of work in real life as well. So that's definitely a good thing to be at. Okay, let's keep on looking. Dinero. Dinero might be, I don't know that, but that might be a DeFi token. I don't know. No, there's no. Okay, there's one Dinero from 1 year ago, but it's on Ethereum, so it's probably not a meme coin. But yeah, we're worth trying. Yeah, that's a DeFi one. Yeah, this is actually the list of the people I follow. So this is not only just different meme coins, but we're going to see like generally people talking about things like Kanto, a great L1, but also other stuff as well. So not necessarily new meme coins. But yeah, probably I would change in a moment to just shit coins. You have more of a retard here with Wojak. So that's another meme coin. Yeah, food, Arkham. Yeah, let's go to like just, so I have separate list just for the meme coins. This should be just different tickers. Of course, many of those, there are smaller people that are, you know, that are talking about the particular tokens, but that might be okay. That's about Solana going to 333 dollars. We keep on going with other tokens as well. Okay, Stan. Actually, Stan is that's a great meme. I don't remember whether that's on like Solana or not. Keep on. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I think I didn't know Stan is so low actually. So Stan, I think if you on Twitter, you're definitely going to see Stan. Stan is very often mentioned. I think the top was like, I don't know, let's see whether we can go with like 24 hours and see. Yeah, the top was like at $80 million market cap. So it went down like 70% basically down. So that's like a substantial drop. And they are very active on Twitter. So added just to the watch list. Maybe going to buy a little bit for the longer hold. I think this is a good, I mean, this is not a losing scenario, definitely. Oh, I should have changed slippage before. So I got slippage at 30%, but that's basically for pump.fun. You should always change that to like 5 with larger coins. But yeah, Stan is definitely a meme coin that's keep on appearing on the list. So yeah, going like that and follow that. Momo, you see that again. So I think Free is one of those Momo fans here. But yeah, Stan is, I completely forgotten about Stan, and even though they keep on appearing on my timeline quite a lot, so that's always interesting. But yeah, this is really interesting. So we got Stan. Let me check how my other coin is performing. So we bought, okay, not really great. Yep. I think it migrated, right? No, it's 96% of the bonding curve. Not bad. But yeah. Okay, time, but for some reason they have so many followers and not followed by anyone. Okay, and for some reason Cook also tweeted about that, so at least let's check it out. Which one is it? I'm going to look for the CA contract address. The logo should be this one, but I don't see it really. Or is it this one? Okay, I have to go to the website, I guess. Okay. Oh, okay, so it hasn't been launched yet. The pre-sale is tomorrow, July 21st. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Haven't heard about it. I think the red flag for me is that they're not followed by anyone I'm following. And I'm trying to follow, all the guys that are into meme coins and other stuff. So that's a red flag. But on the other hand, for some reason, Cook mentioned that. So worth actually have that in mind. I'll probably come back to that in the next stream and see where we're at with that coin. Okay, Momo again. We have Bobo. I think like Momo and Bobo, Bubu, or yeah, those are like. Let's see with Bobo how. Yeah, but the original that's the case for me at least. You see, the original meme was on Ethereum, so I don't really want to buy the one on Solana, even though I think it's performing pretty well, because that's still something like which is derivative, much smaller one, but I'm staying away from that one. So yeah, Boden. You have autism. But I think I missed that. So that's also mentioned by Cook. I think it's much higher right now. It was, yeah, launched 4 days ago. Maybe I'll just go back to like 5 minutes. Yep, I can add it to the list. That's definitely a culture coin, but and miss that completely at the beginning. Or maybe, I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe actually I'm going to buy a little bit of that. Because this is such a phrase. Of course, it's a serious illness. No one should make fun of that. But, you know, this is such a phrase on crypto Twitter that it's definitely worth actually have some in a wallet, especially when we're talking about culture coins here. So just added that. And we're going back. Mumu. Yeah, this is what you want to see. When I see a S-Tire meme with distinctive aesthetics and might share crossover between CT and normies consolidating right below ATH. So yes, I watch. Let's go with the. Let's check the Snibu. That looks like something new that I haven't seen before, and it's already mentioned 2 times, so we're going to have a look at that. Already at $1 million market cap for the token data mutable. That wasn't launched on pump.fun, so that's interesting. Maybe let's have a look at. Yeah, called Snibu. Yeah, this actually, okay. Apart from the Snibu, I don't know whether I'm going to buy that, but you have this. If you go over 100k, sometimes it rallies naturally to 1M or like 500k because there's also like numbers that are related to psychological numbers. So people are thinking in those terms that if you add another 0, then something is changing. Of course, that's not true. You should use it to your advantage when you can. So selling like below those levels or just after that, because often that's the case that the coin will go down back, and this is the easiest way to round trip as well. But yeah. We're looking at Snibu right now, seeing whether that makes sense. Super small coin, but I wanted to check who's behind it and whether I can find any reason for that to pump. Also, let's maybe look at the bubble map of Snibu and see whether, you know, whether there's any connection between the main holders. Actually, no, that's pretty good. One cluster of 8%, that's not bad. I think I get the meme. You know, the crab token, that's more on the animal side rather than culture coins, but that might be. Oh, is that the from the Pepperverse? That would be okay. Oh, but let's check whether the original Snibu was actually on Ethereum. Yeah, there's one on Ethereum definitely, which is a little bit larger, but not really large. Okay, I get it. It's also from the Pepperverse, so related to Pepe, but it's farther along the chain. Also, there's the Ethereum version before Solana version, so I'm going with my thesis that you shouldn't buy the secondaries. I'm for now staying away. Let's see how it goes, but This is for me right now good. We're going to go and try find other gems along the way. Maybe also have a look at whether there's something nice launching or about to graduate on pump.fun. Make America Greater Again. MAGA. Those are similar stuff as before. Having really, yeah, not many new, I need to see like super cool meme to actually jump into, or like people that, super cool team behind it, or at least like super fun. So, someone else can launch a coin, but then you have super fun coming along the way and actually doing all the legwork. That's really what's for the coin needed to go up. I wanted to check this queue because for some reason it's going up quite a lot, but yeah, it's maybe because of the team going inside. I don't know. Okay, leaving that for now. Going back to Twitter, looking for more meme coins. We got autism at least, so those are the coins that I got, and we're going also other things, so that's good. Haggard. Worth checking out at the very least. Let's see how. Okay. PlayStation 1 Hagrid. I think I've seen it back in a day. I don't think this is the meta for it. So yeah, this is mostly the meta for Zoomer and Zoomer related coins. Pepe in the top 20 by market cap. This is of course awesome. I think like Pepe will go higher from here, but again, not financial advice, nothing here is. You should always trade what you're willing to lose, and meme coins are definitely risky. So, oh yeah, I still hold NAT, I think. So let's see. Didn't sold it, so okay. It was at 100k, but I think, oh wow, this is pretty crazy. What happened here actually? But I think I didn't check that. Okay. No, this is not the nut I have, fortunately. I have the nut from I thought again that for a moment that I bought the nut, not from pump.fun, but some random coin, and oh yeah, this is much nicer. Yep, we are in profit here, small one, but yeah, always 20%. Now I'm going to hold this one for a moment at least, because I think like the meme is actually good. Launch on pump.fun has good numbers. I think like 22% to the top 10 holders on Bubble Map. We check that, so I think it's fine. Like we should at least maybe let's check the price action in detail here and see what it goes. But yeah, we're definitely staying with that in a portfolio for now. I think this might be a good culture coins if it goes beyond the initial phase, because the hardest thing is of course first of all there might be a good meme, but it won't stick for a certain reason. So you have many like Sigma related coins, but there's only one Sigma right now that's worth mentioning, and this is this one that I have in a portfolio, and this is the case also for some other coins that are. So for example, there were many Pepes before the actual Pepe that we are talking about right now in a, that's in the top 20. So you should always go with the first one. Never try to chase the other. There's sometimes cases like, for example, there was like Pepe on Sol or something like that did pretty well, but then you round trip everything if you hold it. So for a shorter period of time, it's fine. You can do it. But for the longer period of time, you really want to just stay with the top coin in a particular category. So for example, if you after Sigma mindset, there's only one Sigma coin. Okay, let's keep on going and see what else we have here. Also, if you have anything If you want to show me anything in on YouTube especially, please do so in the comments. I'm going to check that. Okay, Rocky. Let's go with Rocky. This is the... Oh, I think this is this one, but... Yeah, that's pretty high already. I mean, of course, everything depends. It can go much higher, but I'm looking for a smaller meme coins. But at least, like, let's have a look at the Twitter. Yeah, I think I've seen it actually. A couple of people follow that. Yeah, definitely too late for that right now. So let's keep on scrolling and see what we can find. Okay, there's a CA on pump.fun from 2 hours ago. Oh, we have culture. Yeah, that's a perfect meme coin. We have a couple of people that are already following. Let's see the numbers. 70%. That's fine. $1 million. That's a hard one. That probably will fall a little bit before going up. It was down 2 days ago, but you know, man of culture is definitely a meme. I see. Let's risk it. I mean, I'm going to put 1 sol here. Let's just change that to 5%. And let's go. Man of culture is definitely something I understand as a meme, and this is something that's appearing often. Yeah, this is this is something that might be interesting. Of course, again, it all depends on like how people will navigate that, the team, the super fans. But so far, I think it's definitely looking interesting here. Wanted to add here, we're definitely looking into new culture coins. I can man of culture. This is something actually pretty interesting and definitely within the culture spot. So, yep, we're good. Yep, and we have it here on the list. This is something definitely that, yeah, that I'm happy about. Maybe, yeah, maybe I'll add more also. Yeah, why? Let me add a little bit more, just to be on a safe side or on a risky side. Yep, definitely agreeing with Cook here. You should use BullX if you want to trade meme coins. Meme coins is definitely, BullX is the best platform for trading meme coins. So use the referral link down below in the description that I have posted. This is probably the best thing. Or if you're on Twitter watching this, then you should check just my bio for the link, or the pinned post. There's the link. And this is the best way to actually trade meme coins. Finding new meme coins, trading them, checking the details, like from bubble map to everything. This is the best place. So if you want to do it here. Okay, looking for more coins, CTO, Copson, okay. We're going after Copson right now. Let's see the 28%. Yeah, because I think like if he really bought like 180k, then yeah, there are a couple of people having a lot of cops on, definitely. Okay. Let me add that to the watch list for now. So I'm adding cops on here. Maybe I'll come back to that. Questions about Ponka. I was mentioning Ponka, so that's alluding to the chat on before. So Ponka is definitely on my watch list, but the market cap from me is too high to get into, because the risk to reward ratio that can go to 1 billion, but it's really hard for coins right now to go to 1 billion. So I'm not buying. I'm looking either for I would love to buy that on a dip when if it dips. If not, I'm good to hold it over, pass it over, and just look for other coins. I think the risk to reward ratio for me is too high risk related to how much of the reward I can get. So, but Ponka is a great meme. I mean, if I were to buy it earlier, that I'd be super happy. Probably I would still hold it. I don't know. The market cap is pretty high, but this is definitely a good meme with a strong community, so it can go higher. But I see it very difficult to go 2x from here, and there are other coins that have a much more possibility of going of 2x, from those smaller ones like Lock-in, Sigma, Super S, Wow, whatever I mentioned. This probably have bigger chance. Even GigaChat, which is super well known, is half of the market cap of Ponka. So that's why I'm not getting into that. I prefer to add actually to GigaChat here rather than buy Ponka, because it's so high right now. Okay, so we have this Copson. I added it to the watch list. I'm not sure what I'm buying for now. Maybe we can see whether other people are tweeting about that and who's behind it. Yeah, Ponzi Zaur. Okay, I'm going to leave it for now. And let's see how it goes. Yeah, we have... Actually, let me check the market cap of Michi. So Michi is cool, of course. But still, if you compare that to Ponka, I think they're pretty much the same. The amount of how much attention they are getting, they are well known, both Michi and Ponka. But still, Michi is half of the market cap of Ponka, which is I prefer to buy Michi than Ponka at this point, simply from reward ratio that I can get here. Yeah, Michi is cool, definitely. And of course, WIF is cool, Pepe is cool, but I'm trying to find smaller meme coins here. So I'm not really talking about, how much WIF you should buy and, whether it's better to hold Sol or WIF or Ethereum or Pepe. Just simply talking about smaller meme coins that we have on Solana and trying to find new gems in order for really to make it possible to go 10x. Because if you were to hold WIF, I mean, you can go to 10x with WIF. You definitely could go 10x with WIF. This is what Ansem did at some point, I think, or even higher. But it might be too late for that. But it's if you're looking for smaller rewards, I think things like WIF or Pepe have less risk right now than those smaller meme coins. Because with smaller meme coins, you never know. Okay, Monk. But I'm not getting the meme, so I'm going. I think higher is but higher is already high. No. Oh yeah, because there's this higher actually on base, and there's a higher on Solana, but I don't think yeah. Gemcrawler is great on Twitter for finding new meme coins. Of course, if it's already pumped, you probably want to avoid that, but still worth checking out. So we're going with other stuff here. Drops. Is that a meme coin? I'm not sure. So we're going with drops. Let's see. No, that's not a meme coin. Okay, let me drink some water because it's late. Okay, much better. How long is the stream actually going? I want to check it out. Okay, we're going already over 1 hour. That's why I'm getting tired a little bit. Mr. Miggles, let's go with that. Yeah, the more streams I do, the more I appreciate all the people that are streaming for hours. So like people like Speed, or like all the streamers or Twitchers that are gaming and streaming, because if you have to do one thing like trading or gaming and then talk all the time, then this is really tiring. Okay, but Mr. Miggles is on okay, it's on all the chains, I see. Yeah, but the biggest one is on base, so I guess that's the coin, and then $82 million on base is definitely too much. And I'm trading on Solana memecoins on this stream, so yep, gonna pass on that, but might be a good coin, so who knows. So drops is none, lock-in. Okay, lock, but that's a protocol, so that's not related to lock-in in any way. So not everything is meme coins, but yeah. Let me check what's happening actually on, first of all, let's refresh that and see whether we have everything. Okay, let's see whether we get an answer to that one. Yeah, MAGA is probably, so I was mentioning Trump coins. MAGA is a big one. And I think this might be the biggest Trump coin right now. Not this one. Which one is the? Yeah, I think this one. $25 million market cap. So that's a big one. Okay. Not much appeared here. We can go with following and see whether here there's something new that's interesting, maybe. And if not, we're going to go back to BullX and see whether we have any coins there. Yeah, retard again. I don't have any on the BullX account. I had a little bit in my other wallet, but yeah, not much. So shouldn't have sold it at the 30k market cap. But still, the coins look good. GM, basically looking for tickers or something that is interesting. But yeah, you see that Wojak is becoming the super fun for retard token. So this is something that you always should look at. We're looking for new coins, whether we get anything. Let's see. Okay, yeah. We have both here. Okay. Xencat doesn't look bad, so this is something we can... I keep on forgetting about that Xencat. Let's see what Xencat is doing right now with the top holders. 24%. Let's look at the bubble map, but it's super small actually. I thought it was higher. Is this the correct one? Followed by... Oh, yep. Let's go with this one. All one cluster, 20%. Not that bad, but you know, it's a super small token, so it's possible that this happen. Yeah, this is the token. Does it? So yeah, again, we're looking for someone organic to mention the token and see whether, you know, you have people that are on Twitter tweeting about it, or whether it was like, you know, one hit wonder and there's no one behind it. Yeah, I keep seeing the same people. Crypto Bra. Oh, it's already in May. Is it this old? Yeah, it's 1 month. So very interesting. Okay, so this coin was much higher before actually. It went to 1 mil and basically went down like 90%, right, to 100K. This is brutal, I guess, for holders. Might be a good spot to buy. Well, it went down to 40K, so this was super low. Let's see whether... Yeah, it's still super small. It's much harder with to go, you know, beyond it with such super small coins that were launched already a month ago, because you should capture at least this $1 million within the first months, or it will be much harder later. Of course, I'm playing into also smaller coins like Wawa and Super S that are keep on staying small, but I don't want to keep on adding for now to that kind of category. So we're going to go further along the way and see what will happen. Looking for basically new tickers. Retard again. Yep, nothing new. So let's go to pump.fun and see whether we can find anything new here. Let's go with, I'm going to look at Pump Vision. So again, BullX is really great for trading meme coins. If you want to really trade like a pro, definitely use BullX. They have really great things here happening on, especially, for example, if you want to look at the pump.fun, then definitely there's a lot of interesting things. I've just seen new Miggles happening, so we've seen that meme before. Let's see whether there's something interesting about to graduate or just graduated. DAO, the generative autism, that looks fun, but again, 20% of inside holders, liquidity burned is less than 50%. Oh, that's interesting actually. I didn't know you could do that with pump.fun token. So probably you should beware with that. I'm not going to buy that one. Let's see what we have else. Q, Baron, Mini Donald. Wow, that's brutal. 3K. Wow. Okay. So it's very interesting because, to be honest, this is the point where you could do a community takeover. I probably will do something like that at a certain point, but of course risky. But again, with 3K market cap, you can do anything with the coin. You can basically buy like 40% of the supply, try to give away to people, maybe do some other actions, and basically start afresh. You have already, someone else created a coin, so you can basically take that over if the meme is good. This one is pretty interesting, so yeah. Might be worth taking a look if you after community takeovers. Postnet Clarity looks interesting again. Happy to hold it. What else do we have? Tasty Toast, yeah, market cap 3K, so that was like dumped, pushing dumped. You can see here 3K, 12K, basically it was all dumped. If after graduation you have like 3K, 4K, then basically it's all dumped by the developers and the team. Yeah, so nothing interesting. We're going to go to explore. That's also a very cool option on pump.fun. We have a couple of filters here in place. Let's look at Goldie. Yeah, that might be, this is definitely, pump.fun token, developer sold. Well, no one is following that, so let's see whether anyone is tweeting about Goldie. Interesting. Yeah, this is after developer sold, so that's super interesting, and still holding $2 million market cap. You have more buys than sells, so this is also a cool statistic to look here in a bottom left corner. Yeah, Goldie looks like an interesting meme coin. I'm just reading through what was happening. Okay, someone sold too early with Goldie. There are actually many people talking about that, but yeah, let's maybe I add it to the watch list for now and check back later. This is why exploring is a good option. And I get that Goldie is for Golden Retriever. You have Golden Retriever as a logo, so this is why it's interesting. Yeah, let's check with the. You have also fight, but that's like that's been dumped. So you have 12. That's a spiky. I have a lot of like hard filters here. Maybe I just put a little bit less here. Say I don't want to have. Yeah. No, those are good filters actually. Maybe top 10 holders, because that's like the most common one. And especially with smaller coins, that's what will be happening. Let's go after 5 minutes. What's been trending in the last 5 minutes? So you get coins on pump.fun and elsewhere. You have Mother, $29 million. I think that was like 100, right? The most famous celebrity coin. Rect. Yeah, I don't think Rect is related to Rect, the Rect guys. That was like, yeah, this is like a random coin. Let's keep on exploring. Trending, 5 minute wet dog. You can also look at how many holders you have, what's the liquidity, volume, market cap. So super interesting. You can have many different options on BullX to check for the coin before buying. So that's always great. Ro is asking why do I don't have any filters. Where I do have, I have multiple related to minting and freezing tokens. That's the most important one. LP burned, also important, and at least one social. That one is probably not that interesting. Top 10 holders, because I can have coins without the socials. That's still fine on pump.fun. So that's cool. Yeah. We have postnode clarity, 120K. That's a good number here. Yeah, this is a pretty good find here for this stream. Yeah, I'm tempted to add some more to the positions that I already have. So let's see and basically finish the stream slowly. Again, I should mention BullX. If you want to have the best trading experience for meme coins, the link is down below. Also, check out my new meme coin creator guide. If you're launching a meme coin, I'm talking about different strategies here. You can find the video on my YouTube channel for that and the link to it. And now going back into the portfolio, we have 14K portfolio. So actually during this stream, I think it went up by 1K, which is amazing. But of course, nothing here is financial advice, purely educational purpose. Everything can go down to zero, and you should be ready for that. So we still have close to 2 SOL to add. I'm going to buy a little bit of coins. So we have culture, add it a little bit. I think I'm going to add a little bit more to autism and Stan. Stan because, you know, pretty well known, super got basically totally down. So I think this is a good point to keep on adding a little bit more. Autism is of course much more, much harder because it's a smaller coin. So it can go much lower, but it's definitely worth trying to get that action. Where it is. Here it goes. So I'm going to add to Otis as well. Yeah, we bought a local top, but we're going to add a little bit more, 1.3, and this will be it. So we bought it all together for 1.8. So that's really great. The average price is around here at $3.2 million market cap. That's good. And that's our portfolio right now with the current buys, $14.5 thousand right now. And we're trying to get to 100K with this streaming series. So we're going to see how it goes. If you have any ideas, I'm going to go back to that. Again, you can find everything on YouTube, all the tutorials, and I'm streaming at least I'm trying to stream at least once a week, twice a week. Do not have a calendar, so it's going to be random. But put the notifications on because I'm planning to do some giveaways in the next stream. So also I'll be checking for the wallet addresses and sending, you know, like half a SOL or something. Gonna decide what to do. But if you have any ideas here, also let me know in the comments. But definitely we're going to do some giveaways on this channel as well to boost the streams. So thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel, follow on Twitter, and see you in the next video. We're going to finish the stream first.